Just going hot. Load make ready. Are you ready? Stand by. Well, guys, just finished up with the 2023 Western. Don't know if I said anything about it, but I became an SO in March. So I signed up to be staff for this match. So I've been out every day but Wednesday. We built stages for 2 days. A lot of the staff came out on Wednesday and finished the stages. We shot the match as staff Thursday and Friday. We shot 9 stages on Thursday and the rest on Friday, and worked the match Saturday and Sunday. I think we ran 16 or 17 squads through on Saturday, and then we finished up with 5 squads this morning. So we finished around lunchtime. Good news, I got my match bump. I took first in carry optics marksman, so I did really well. Looking at the scores, I think I would have gotten second even if I was in sharpshooter. So going into RMR here in a couple of weeks, I will have to shoot as a sharpshooter now. So hoping for another match bump there, but don't want to overextend my hopes and be disappointed. I just want to have a good match because I heard it was such a good match out there in Colorado. So I'm excited for that. Met a lot of really cool people, had a really good time. I'm exhausted. It's been, 12 to 16-hour days at the range. We're headed over to do the staff raffle, and then we will be finishing up for the day. So let's see how the match went for me.
By.
Stage 1 was a good stage. I had a really good cadence and I had to burn a few extra rounds to keep my round count and reload where I wanted. 2 things I wish I would have done better was after engaging the steel for the swinger, immediately engage the target to the left and then gone back to the swinger. The other thing that I missed in my original game plan is I was going to re-engage the swinger as I moved up to the last fault line. Stage 2 went really well. The only thing I had to say is on the second target I sent one really close to the line into the hardcover, so I sent a makeup shot just to be sure, although I did have a really good cadence throughout the entire stage.
Finish the load ship there. Iron! Stand by!
Stage 3 went about as well as could be expected. I don't really have any critiques other than I should have picked up the pace slightly.
Are you ready? Stand by.
Stage 4 went really well. Other than a slight hesitation in the first array, I executed my game plan as I had intended, engaging the surprise target off to the left after my reload before moving up to the last fault lines.
Are you ready? Stand by.
Stage 5 I felt like I had a really strong game plan. The only issue I had was I kicked a rock and tripped coming back across the stage during my reload. I went past the fault line but was able to save it without falling on my face, got back behind the fault line and finished the stage strong.
Are you ready? Stand by.
Stage 6 is where my first day of shooting sort of struggled. I had a really good game plan. I was going to send 3 at each of the first 2 targets, and then I was going to have a fresh mag to engage the monkey. Unfortunately, the monkey got the better of me. I sent 1 extra too many rounds, and then I ended up running dry with 1 round needed. So I got a failure to engage, plus I had the 5 points for a miss.
Are you ready? Stand by.
Stage 7 was an incredible stage. I went a little bit too quick on the first 2 targets, but then I slowed myself down on the swinger, sent 4 rounds, dropped 1 point, and then dropped 1 more on the rest of the stage.
Are you ready? Stand by.
I was extremely happy with how Stage 8 turned out. The only thing I wish I would have done better is I need to get better about watching my round count. I should have reloaded before slide lock so I didn't have to break my sight picture on that one target.
15.
Stage 9 was a really fun stage, yet it was really challenging. You started out in one of the shoot houses. It wasn't completely dark, but it was dark enough to be challenging. I ended up sending 1 into the hardcover on the 3rd target before trying to leave the shoot house. Once I got to the fault line, I missed the steal on the first shot, re-engaged, got the steal, then tried to leave, came back to the fault line, re-engaged the swinger, went slide lock, and then left while initiating a reload, which unfortunately exposed me to a target that was behind a vision barrier, which caused me a PE. I did engage from the middle of the stage and then cleaned the rest of the stage.
What? Are you ready? Stand by.
Stage 10 was a lot of fun. I've been working a lot with my single-handed shooting, both strong hand and support hand. This stage happened to be all strong hand, and you had the option of choosing starting from left or the right, depending on what hand was your dominant hand. I ended up only 1 point down, which I was really happy with.
Are you ready? Stand by.
Stage 11 was a 2-string stage. The first stage, you had to engage each target with 3 rounds from each point of cover. The second string, you had to enter through a door, engage the steel to activate the swinger, then it was 2 shots to the body and 1 to the head.
Stand by.
I had a game plan set for this. Unfortunately, I hit the steel when I intended to miss, which threw my game plan out the window. My brain had to reset before I moved forward and finished the stage. And then I seemed to have gone to war on the swinger.
Are you ready? Stand by.
Stage 12 was also a 2-string stage. The first part of the string, you started up in the tower, engaging the targets in tactical priority from near to far. This was a limited stage as well. The second string was the same set of targets, but from the ground level where you had to engage from points of cover. You can see that I prematurely went to reload, dropping a mag with rounds on the ground, where I had to retrieve it in order to finish the stage without getting a PE. Stage 13 was one of our warm-up and cool-down stages. It was a 3-string stage that was limited with 4 shots to the body and 2 to the head. The first string was freestyle, the second string was strong hand only, and the third string was support hand only.
Are you ready? Stand by.
Stage 14 was our other warm-up and cool-down stage. This was simply just 4 shots to the body and 2 to the head in tactical priority.
Clear.
Hey, what's going on, guys? I just finished shooting the Western, 2 days of staff shooting. I'm here with Paul G from Southern California. Came all the way up here to CSO this match with us. How'd your match go? You still have to finish, right?
Yeah, we got one more stage. It was a tough day. Much better today, so especially the weather.
Right on. All right, guys. Thanks for checking it out.